Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung will embark on a trip to the U.S. this week. In San Francisco, he will meet with Nvidia's Jensen Huang, OpenAI Sam Altman and Anthropic's Dario Amodei among other CEOs of global AI firms. An AI summit will be also held, attended by Samsung's Lee Jae-yong, SK's Choi Tae-won, Hyundai Motors' Jung Yi-sun and Naver's Yi Hae-jin, along with the big tech CEOs. MOUs will be signed between Korean firms and the global tech firms, and President Lee will announce his AI vision for related global cooperation. He will later visit South America to hold summits with the leaders of Brazil, Chile, and Argentina. Korea, the United States, and Japan have agreed to strengthen coordination on regional security and economic resilience, while reaffirming their commitment to peace and stability. According to Seoul's foreign ministry, the three foreign ministers met on the sidelines of ASEAN-related meetings in Manila on Wednesday, just 2 weeks after their previous talks at the NATO summit in Ankara. Foreign Minister Cho Hyun, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Japanese Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi agreed that closer policy coordination is needed, amid growing uncertainty across the region. Industry Minister Kim Jong-un said the issue regarding the Section 301 tariffs with the U.S. will be discussed in depth, while noting that Washington has maintained that it intends to keep measures within a level that preserves a balance of benefits for both countries. Kim made the remarks before departing for Washington, D.C. on Wednesday to discuss bilateral investment and trade issues, marking his second U.S. trip in 2 months. He plans to further flesh out the details regarding investment projects and build momentum for the Shipbuilding Cooperation Initiative, BASCA, during his U.S. trip. In terms of the thorny issue involving U.S.-listed e-commerce giant Coupang, Kim said that although there have been claims that South Korea is discriminating against American companies, he believes any misunderstanding will be resolved once Seoul fully explains its position. Korea's national wealth continued to climb last year, but the pace of growth has been slow compared to previous years. According to the Bank of Korea and the Ministry of Data and Statistics on Wednesday, Korea's total net worth reached approximately $16.6 trillion last year. Growth in total national wealth slowed down last year, hitting 2.2% after expanding by 5% the year before. Despite gains in land assets, net financial assets shifted to a steep drop due to higher foreign ownership of domestic stocks. The U.S. Central Command said that on Tuesday, it completed its 11th consecutive day of airstrikes against Iran, to further restrict Tehran's ability to threaten commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. After the announcement, several media outlets reported that massive explosions were heard across the northeastern part of the Iranian capital, and that an air defense system had been activated in various locations in Tehran. Meanwhile, speaking at the ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting on Wednesday, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio warned that it would be unacceptable for Iran to gain control of the Strait of Hormuz, saying such a move would set a highly dangerous precedent not only for the Middle East but for the rest of the world. Such remarks come after U.S. President Donald Trump's warning that Washington could strike Pickaxe Mountain, Iran's suspected underground nuclear site. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.